Let's unload some of our gear. Keep the gravel. There's our water bucket. Okay, what kind of stuff do we have? Bones, webs. We got so much webs now. Rails upon rails upon rails. And hopefully we'll have more rails. We got our little axle. We'll have to build an aquarium for him. We got flint. You know what we need? We need feathers. That's what we need. Don't need the gold. Okay. Torches. What happened to all of our torches? Oh yeah, we used them all. That's right. Which means we need to make more torches. And now we have plenty of torches. More than enough. Let's put one batch into the pot. And we'll put this right there. Activator rail. I don't know if I'm familiar with the activator rail, but we definitely need more pick, another axe. I think we're good with. Let's take one more shovel. You can never be too careful. And let's put this stuff back. Put that back. We definitely need more chickens. Then we had a netherrack chest. Okay. I think we may have some eggs upstairs. Oh, great. I think my roommate's home. Yep. Okay. There's the ender guy. And my horse is still around. How about that? Ooh. It scared me. Feathers, feathers, feathers. Looking for feathers and finding none. Let's go see if we can put a saddle on. Do horses eat? Do they like carrots? Let's see if the horse wants a carrot. The carrot. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go find some. Ooh, I thought I saw a creeper. Horsey, can you get away from the golem? I don't want to hit. Oh, he likes it. And I can ride him. But I can't lead him. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a horse. We are in business. Do horses swim? Oh yes, this is perfect. Oh, this will make traveling so much easier. And does he jump? Yep, he jumps. Good boy. Good boy. You know what? I have no more carrots. Do you like potatoes? Okay. Well, that is certainly very cool that we now have a horse. We must name him. Name tag. Alright, let's oh, this guy. I guess I'll go sleep downstairs. He's so rude. Very, very rude, this guy. No, this way. So we don't have any eggs. I think I got rid of them all. No eggs here. We need feathers. We have got to have feathers. And another sword. Let's put these away for now. Oh, we got arrows. Yes. All right, let's hold off on that. Now that we have arrows, we can head back into the underworld. Let's do this. See, this is why we got all that rail for, so we can build a mine system. A rail system just to take us there faster. And here we are. Let's just see what happens if I dig this way. Well, that is certainly something. So I just got finished trading today. And while I didn't meet my goal of 20 pips, I only got 15. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's not good. All right, so let's see. $15, which isn't bad, you know. is up there? How far up does that go? Ah! Oh, snap. All right. So I think the interesting thing about trading, the whole one of the things that I'm discovering is it really does build your instinct. All right, this is not gonna work. Where's my shield? Build your instinct to kind of trust yourself, to go with your like your own gut feeling. Ugh, a little slow with the oh. Why am I having a hard time hitting this guy? And I feel like that's really what makes... Oh, broke my leg. Ouch. And I feel that that is really hurting my leg. Really what makes one a successful trader is your ability to trust in yourself, have confidence in yourself. Which, if for anybody who's been through the American school system, that quality, that skill isn't cultivated the way we're taught. We are taught to trust in authority, in outside authority, and to always look for people who are smarter, better, or in a higher position than ourselves. So when you go into trading, that's kind of how a lot of people go into it. They're looking for the guru who can tell me what to do, who can tell me when to buy, who can tell me when to sell, who can tell me when to close and when to open. A lot of people go into it looking for that. And it's the same thing with the strategy. You're looking for a strategy. If you're not looking for a guru, you're looking for a strategy that acts in place of the guru, some kind of authority that will tell you those things. It'll tell you when to enter the market. It'll tell you when to exit the market. It'll tell you when your profits are big enough. or if you should close, or it'll tell you if you're in a bad trade and you got to get out. And the problem with that is nobody can tell you these things. Not even highly skilled professional day traders or even swing trader. Any kind of trader can't tell you any of this stuff. These are things you have to learn for yourself. And the only way you figure that out is by developing your instinct. I just want to see how high this goes, and I'm seeing there's a drip right there. So it looks like it might go a little higher. So there we go, we found it. So now I am wondering what I should do with this piece of lava. I think I'm just going to stop it up. I don't want to get rid of it, but I am going to block it. And that's why a lot of people fail. That's why 90% of the people who try to trade fail. Because you have to cultivate self-confidence. You have to cultivate that gut instinct. You have to become personal with it. And even outside of trading, it's a hard skill to cultivate. And most of the times we don't even oh man, we don't even work on it. We don't even develop it. Oh, okay. I was like, there's more lava here. It's that piece of lava from the top. All right, hold on. I'm trying to organize my stuff here real quick. Okay. And as I have said already, it's not something we're trained to develop. Unless you really, there's like something you really enjoy doing. And it is possible to cultivate it, is the thing. If you like playing games, for instance, you like gaming, you have to cultivate a form of it. You become like you develop an instinct. It becomes second nature. That's part of it. And you put time into it. Or if you have a skill or a craft, it's the same thing. Until you make it look easy. When you can make something look easy and other people are amazed by it, that's just like cultivating that gut instinct, that know-how, just intuitive. And that is not an easy thing to do. So the real thing is that the people who stay in the market longest, the people who trade longer, are ultimately developing that instinct. Oh snap, run! And that was one of the first things that I had to become aware of. Was that that's what was required. That's what I needed to do. And that's what I'm working on right now. Oh, yikes, I looked right at him. Oh, that was scary. That's what developing that instinct is what takes a simple job. It's what elevates a simple job to an art form. It's what elevates a simple craft to an art form. That instinct, that know-how. So when you see artists on, or you see artists on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on DeviantArt, on Twitch, people who have been doing it for years and years and years, and it's amazing. Of course it's amazing because they have elevated it, whatever they're doing, whether it's game playing or craft, some kind of craft, to an art form. Because I see people trading all the time, making money, and it's like, man. So you know it's possible. You know that people can do it because there are people doing it. There are people making money in the Forex market or in the crypto market. And it's not lack of ignorance. All it is, developing the instinct for it. But I wish it was as easy as just putting time into anything. Unfortunately, it's not. It's deeper than that. Cultivating a skill is not just doing it every day. There has to be like an awareness of what you're doing, what you're feeling, why you're doing it. It was my friend, Cyril, Hybrid Zero. You can follow him. Well, I don't know if he's still on Instagram. He might be on Facebook. Anyway, look up Hybrid Zero or actually I'll have to look up his name. But anyway, he was my friend. We met in art college. Oops. What do we have here? Torches. And he used to really, really challenge me when it came to art. And we would get in like arguments over this stuff. One time we got into an argument, huge argument, and we stopped talking for like, I think almost a year. We didn't talk to each other, no phone calls or nothing, because we kind of just got on each other's nerves. It's interesting. Yeah, we knew how to push each other's buttons was the thing. Especially when it came to art. But he kind of told me something that really opened my eyes. He's like, just keep drawing. Just gonna draw, and when you make a piece of art that you did something that you like, you have to study it and figure out what you did, and that'll help you get better, because the more you do it, the more you figure out what you're doing, then you can do it again. Because sometimes you do something, you do a work of art and you accidentally do something really, really good, really cool, really amazing, and it surprises even like yourself. But the secret is to figure out how you did that and then to do that again. Figure out how to do it again. And that is how you become a better artist. And it's just now that I realize he told me this, and this can apply to trading even. And he's a really smart guy and a really, really good artist. His art is just, it's on a different level, let's put it that way. And he constantly learning and studying art. I don't need that. So that's pretty much the key. You have to, when you do something positive or something good, you have to figure out, okay, what did I do and can I do it again? And then you try. And that's the other thing too, is you start trying and you start forcing it. And then that doesn't work. Because sometimes you just can't force genius. Genius just has to come naturally. So once you're aware of the good things that you're doing, you know you can do it. You know it can be replicated. The process is what you have to figure out. I also had an art instructor. Kind of, my process for art was a very, very frustrating one. we would do paintings in class, and he would show us the technique. And this my art instructor at the time, his name was Tad Laritzen, right? And he would show us the technique and be like, all right, now paint something using that technique. And so we would spend like 8 hours doing a painting, trying to work on this technique. And it was, there's a point when I'm making art where I just get frustrated. Like I get so frustrated, and then I throw that frustration on the canvas. And I remember one time he was watching me, and I was trying to do something. I can't remember what it was. I was working on this painting of like a golf course, and he was watching me off to the side. I didn't know he was watching me. I thought he was like, because he was walking around looking at the students. So he was standing at the student's easel next to me. But at the time he was watching me, and I thought he was looking at the other person. And I'm sitting there and I'm getting frustrated. And so then I start throwing everything on the canvas. I'm just like scratching it with the palette knife, and I'm being totally careless with the brush strokes and with the colors that I'm using. And it becomes this kind of almost abstract looking landscape. And then towards like the end of this little bit, the painting starts coming together and I start calming down. And then I'm just painting and I'm looking at it and it looks good to me. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then he comes over and he was like, you know, I noticed that whenever you're painting, there's this point where I can see your frustration and you attack your canvas with it. But then after you make it through that, that's when everything comes together. That's when your painting really, really comes together. It's like you take yourself to this point and you can't achieve what you're doing until you reach that point and push yourself through it. He's like, are you aware of that? Do you know you do that? And I was like, no, I really had no idea. All I know is that I get so mad and so frustrated that I can't get what I'm trying to do, that I kind of just don't even care. And I don't even care if I mess it up. And I'm trying to wreck the painting. And he's like, yeah. And see, when you do that, that's when you really, really bring the piece together. And he's like, and it's not just with this piece. I've watched you do this several times. And so I kind of laughed and I was like, man, I really have to think about that. And he's like, you should, because there's something there. There's something happening there that you need to really understand. And I think about that a lot. Because it's a really, really deep insight into how messed up and how weird my process is. And if I could just understand it a little better, I can get myself to that point where I can understand what's happening there. And then I can just repeat the process without the frustration. And it's exactly the same thing that happens in trading. Because you start winning, you start making money, and well, there was a point in my trading career where I would start, I was doing terrible. When you start, you do okay. And then you get to the point where you just suck and you're just blowing accounts, losing money. And every now and then you make a big win and you get relieved, you get excited, and you get confident. And I mean, to put it just plainly, it's beginner's luck most of the time, because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know why you're succeeding. You don't know. You just kind of, you get to a point where you're like, okay, I know that sometimes I win, but I don't know if it's me that's winning or if I'm just getting lucky. So you really have to pay attention. What am I doing? Did I just make a full circle? Yep, look, there's the end. No way, this is this is the back way. Diamond. How did I miss that? So when you start, you suck, but you get lucky a lot. It's because you're completely ignorant and there's just something there. Like that's the beginning of that gut instinct, because you don't know the market, you're not familiar with losing yet, and you're not scared yet. You're able to trust your gut instinct. But then the more you're in the market, the more you start to doubt yourself. The old habits start coming back. I think I was going to go explore this way. Gold there. See some ore. Looks like that's all. I mean, it's even just like video game playing. You get used to, some people are used to controllers, some people are used to keyboards. But the only way you get used to these things is by spending time with them. And sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes you play a game that you just can't get past a certain level, and it really frustrates you. It's just like anything. So I started playing Minecraft on the Xbox. That was my first introduction to Minecraft. And my kids started playing it on PC. So then when we finally got Minecraft on the PC, it took a while for me to get used to. And then I was even trying to figure out ways to connect a controller to the PC so that I wouldn't have to use the keyboard. But, you know, I really love a challenge. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to learn how to play it with the keyboard. And so I did. And it took some time, and there was a little bit of frustration trying to get my fingers to work the way they were supposed to. But ultimately, it worked out. I got it. I figured it out. It took time. It took practice. It took a lot of effort. This lousy spider is trying to get me. Alright. And there is more diamond here. That is what I like to see. Check this place. Whoa. Whoa. Check it out. This is, whoa. Whoa. This place is huge. This place is awesome. You better not try nothing. Okay, he's gonna try something. Let's get out of here. He's right behind me. Coming to get me. So between my art instructor, our professor, and my friend telling me you have to figure out what the process is. Well, this is interesting. and learn how to replicate the process. Oh, great. It's the same thing with day trading. So you start trading and you do all right because you're kind of just trusting your instinct. But then you start doubting yourself and you start doing bad. And this is, we're talking like months. And then the key there is to figure the process out. Okay, what am I doing wrong and what am I doing right? So it's just figuring out the process. And anything you can do to help you figure out the process is a must. Because I can tell you right now, the one thing that made a huge difference that really turned my trading around is when I started journaling my emotions and my mental state when I was trading. Which I finished trading today, but I forgot to write in my journal about it. And I know there's going to come a time when I'm not going to have to journal at all anymore because the skill is just going to be there. But I'm not there yet. But that's what really, really makes you aware of your bad habits, times when you lose and times when you win. And so from that, you can see a cycle. You can see what it is you're doing when you're winning. It's really, I mean, it's super redundant. I'm just the fact that I'm saying these things over and over again is indicative of the nature of developing this skill. But that's really what it takes. It's repetition. It's building the process. No, it's discovering the process and then developing that process that works. Let's board this up. I don't want to fall down there again. So I started journaling. And I would be like, okay, today I did all right. You know, I don't feel as confident. I'm real nervous. You know, I made some trades and then I was doing good. Then I got overconfident and I started going in heavier. I started going in more. I started increasing size. And then I lost. Things turned around and I closed at a loss today. And then you really start narrowing it down. Like, okay, today I feel very confident and I'm going in big because I can really sense the direction. And then maybe things go good and you're like, okay, I was really confident today. I really sensed the direction and I went big. What happened there? And then you think about, okay, what happened? Well, when the market opened, I waited until I was certain of the direction. So I gave it time. I didn't just, as soon as the market opened, I didn't start throwing in orders. I didn't just go in all gung-ho, guns akimbo. I waited until I was sure. So you're like, okay, so patience pays off. So if I'm patient and I watch the market, then I can discover which way it's going and I can trade in that direction. And so it would go like that for a while. Like I had a nice incline and then a steep drop, and then a nice incline and then a steep drop. And this was my pattern. nice incline, steep drop, nice incline, steep drop. And so I had to figure out, okay, what's happening here? And my mentor, he told me, look through your journals and match it up with the days that that happened and see what was going on. And this is why keeping a journal is important. So I started matching up the trades. It's like, okay, I was doing good here, and this is the point where I had that steep drop, those big losses. And I could match it up because I would see like I'm getting too confident. Because in my journal on those days right before the drop, it would say, I'm very confident today. My confidence is good. And 2 or 3 days later, the drop would happen because I would get too confident. I would get so cocky. I would think I got the market pegged. I can just punch in my code and withdraw my money. Oh, there's some diamond over there. But that is not how it works. The market had another plan. But now because of that, I can certainly say with 100% certainty, okay, your arrogance, your hubris gets you in trouble 90% of the time. You need to figure that out. How are you gonna combat that? And so then from there, I figured out, okay, you're trading too long. You're trading 18 hours a day. You're trading at work. And it's because you think you're so good that you can just make money and trade whenever. So I would spend all day in the market. And the thing about the market is the longer you stay in the market, the bigger your risk becomes. The more chance you have of losing. So you don't want to stay in the market all day. You want to stay in the market for the briefest amount of time. So my mentor was like, okay, you need to set a goal of either 20 pips or 2 hours or both. Like you have a 2-hour shift and your goal is 20 pips in that 2 hours. And if you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. You try again tomorrow. And so I was like, all right, I'll do that. So I started with 2 hours and 20 pips. And it's the same cycle. I would do good. And what would happen? I would stay in the market longer. I would start trading more. I would trade bigger. And that's when I would start to lose again. So he's like, look at your journals and figure out what's happening. So I look at my journals. Okay, I'm going over 2 hours. I'm trying to catch more than 20 pips. And this is causing me to lose. Okay, so you need to stay strict because your confidence, when you start doing good, your confidence goes through the roof, and that is what is wrecking you. So stick to the plan. 2 hours and 20 pips. And I was able to narrow all that down just by sticking with it, by figuring out what I'm doing wrong, and by repeating what I'm doing good. What is it that I'm doing that is making me and helping me succeed? So now I can catch 20 pips in 2 hours, no problem. I'm not saying that I'm 100% successful yet. I still have my bad days and I still deviate from the plan. But since I first started trading to right now, I have gotten so much better. And if I keep sticking with it, if I don't give up, if I don't get discouraged, if I keep honing the skill, developing the instinct, I'll only get better. And eventually, it'll be all profit with very little losses. And that's the goal. but it's not something that happens in a year even. Like, to get to this point, it has taken me at least a year and a half to get to this point. And I would say I'm just break even right now. All right, I'm just trying to find cracks and crevices to explore. But I think we're gonna go explore the deep over here. That big canyon that we saw. Actually, I got 21 diamonds. Let's go home first before I explore that. But I mean, it takes, well, let's get back to the discussion at hand. It takes time. It takes work. And it takes dedication. So yeah, there's people out there who will tell you that trading is a scam and it's a Ponzi scheme. Nah, it's just like any other thing. You got to put time into it. You got to work at it. You got to develop it. And if it's worth it to you, you'll do it. Otherwise, you can definitely find other ways to make money. So definitely not for everyone. This is for, trading is for people who love a challenge, who enjoy being challenged, who like puzzles and trying to figure things out. And who want to completely destroy their mental state, their psychological state, and then rebuild it. Those are the people who would like trading, who enjoy trading. And you cannot be in trading unless you enjoy it. Unless you really, really like this kind of thing. And man, I love it. It is the funnest thing that I've ever done. And I believe it is totally worth it. So that's why I'm still doing it. And I'm just tired of running a business and being a janitor. If I would have known like years ago, I would have started a completely different business. I would have figured out a way to open a comic shop, or maybe worked at my last job and then developed streaming better, or a web and internet presence, something. But I decided to start a janitorial company because it's what I was doing for the last 5 years before I started. It's what I knew how to do, and it has made us a living, but man, it has also made us very miserable because it is just a lot of work, and it is no fun. And I'm tired all the time. I'm sleeping all the time. So my whole goal going into trading was, all right, let's find a job that requires the least amount of effort for the highest possible payout. And that's how I discovered trading. Because if I could make 20 pips a day in 2 hours a day at one standard lot, that's like $100 a day. I think, let me see. Let me do the math real quick. Um, let's see, 20 pips. All right, so on Euro USD, my lot size would be one standard lot where each lot is worth $10 and all I want is 20 pips. That's $200 a day. Just doing nothing. Just looking at a chart, buying and selling. And if I wanted to go bigger, so let's say I went 2 standard lots, that's $400 a day at 20 pips, which I've been averaging 20 pips. Maybe a little bit more. I've been getting like between 25 and 20 pips a day. And if I really wanted to make this a career, and let's say my goal was $10,000 a month at 20 pips a day, I would have to go two standard lots. So that would be 400 times 5, $2,000 a week times 4, $8,000. Did I do that right? I'm terrible at math. All right, let's see. 400 times 5. Yeah, that's $2,000 a week times 4. It's $8,000. So I would just have to up that by a little bit. So that's the goal. I'm not even going to say that's the dream. That's the goal because that is within reach. That is doable. It's possible. I just need to keep getting my emotions, my confidence, my ego under control and not go over the 2 hours and not go too big before I'm ready. And by January, I could be making a living day trading. And I could start putting real money into the market. So, I mean, it's super, super achievable. And that's what gives me hope. You know, that's what was like, man, I'm so close to the finish line. I just got to keep going a little longer. And I can take all my money that I saved. I can open a real account. And then, you know, it's time to make the dreams come true. I can finally start making those huge donations. I can start signing up for the Patreons and seeing other people's dreams come true. And that is the goal. That is the goal. I'm not even going to say that's the dream. That is the goal. And I mean to achieve it. $10,000 a month would be so nice. So I'll keep you guys posted. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's been going good so far. Ooh, scary. Look at this. I'd finally be able to buy a nice camera. Well, this certainly is interesting. Can they get up here? Oh, yep, they can. And they are. Come on. Get up here. I kind of want him to get up here by himself. It doesn't look like he's gonna. We got 2 of them. Oh, we got 3 of them. 4. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, man. Scary. All right. Let's handle it this way. Oh, I wasted an arrow. See if we can get that guy. So it's funny. The whole reason this trading journey started was really because I wanted to, well, because I'm tired of what I'm doing now. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, that's for sure. This isn't how I want to, this isn't the legacy I want to leave my kids. You know, I don't want to be like when they're grown, be like, here's the janitorial company that I built from the ground up. I'll leave it to you. It's like, why would I leave my kids something I hate, something I don't even want to do? Why would I do that to them? That's such a curse. So that was the first one of my first reasons for exploring other avenues of fundraising. Let's put it that way. So the good news is this job provides us a living. It makes us a living. But I'm so tired of making a living, you know, I want to do more than make a living. Because this leads us into the next reason I started this. My journey into trading is so many artists that I follow who don't have the resources to pursue art. And that's sad. That's frustrating. And I know how frustrating that is. And I know how sad it is. And I know what it feels like to be an artist who can't produce because you're overwhelmed with life and with bills, with not having enough. Being so stressed out that you can't create anything. Like, I know what that's like, and I hate it. And I see these talented and skilled artists who are in that position, who need that kind of support. And so one of my goals, one of my dreams, I need to make enough money that I can take care of my family and that I can then support other artists. I need to have enough disposable income so that I can donate to these artists' Patreons and not just the minimum. You know, that's one of the things that frustrates me a lot is doing the minimum. And that's why my job is so hard, because I have a hard time doing the minimum. I have to do the best. I have to, even though I'm just a humble and lowly custodian, I still try to be the best dang custodian that I can be. You know, I try to create value for our customer. And over the years, I've given so many discounts, you know, just because, you know, I like the company we work for. I like the contracts that we have, and I'll try my best and, you know, make the experience better for them. So like, I'm looking for places to give discounts. Even to the detriment of our own company. What's that noise? Because I like to be the best. And I gotta tell you though, man, that is exhausting. It really wears you out. Just trying to be the best. And my family hates it. They know that I'm like that. And they're like, you can't do that. You have to, sometimes good enough is good enough. But I'm like, I don't want to be good enough. I have to be better. We have to be better than the other companies out there. That's our whole thing, is we're better. That's why people will hire us, because we're not just a 2-bit company. You know, we're the best. But man, it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. There we go. Wait. No, that's let's watch this little guy for a minute. How do I get up there? Where is he? Look at him. He's just jumping around, having a good time. Yeah, that is what life is all about right there. You don't gotta hide. Come on out. Come on. There he goes. See, look. Let's open this up for him, yeah. Give him a little more room to play. Here, let's get rid of this block. There he goes. Look, he's got a nice little pool now. Oh, he's shy. It's okay. Ain't gonna hurt ya. Oh, there he is. That must be his little home right there. Do we have a bucket? I'm tempted to take him home. I want to take him home. But he's so content in his little pond. I think we'll just leave him. Let's just reinforce this area. Give it a little bit more water. That's not much. Let's, I don't want him to get too carried away. I think this is a good spot. Here we go. See if he goes higher. But yeah, even that got to be the best mentality. You know, I carry that into trading, and that's one of the things that's been really holding me back. Because the funny thing is, with trading, you don't even have to be the best. You just got to be good enough to catch 20 pips. But because I got to be the best, you know, I got to be in the market all day. I got to be trading all day. I got to make not just 20, I got to make 20,000 pips a day. But there's a saying that my mentor has. Like, it's good enough for government work. That's how you got to look at it. It's good enough for government work. It's close enough. And so I've had to do that. I've had to change the way that I think and be like, you know what? It is good enough. Close enough. $2 is good enough. You know, could it have been $10? Sure. But $2 is good enough. There's always going to be another trade. Don't get hung up on trying to catch the most. Just catch enough. Catch enough to feel like a winner and boost your confidence just a little bit and go home happy. I feel like I explored this whole place. This place looked endless. You know, it looked like there was so much here. And then I came here and it was really not much. Oh, we got more. Okay, that's good. We can continue to explore. I mean, it's also really teaching me patience because, man, whew, you really got to be patient. That's also something that kills a lot of traders, you know, ruins them. And why 90% of the people who try trading quit. Because the prospect of large sums of money can really excite you. But the time you have to put in to earn that kind of money can really depress you. I've already invested a year and a half into this endeavor. And I'm not even, ouch, I'm not even done yet. I know that there's still more work to be done. There's still more things to learn and more skills to develop. And most people just aren't willing to put in that kind of time. And I get it, man. I understand because I don't want to do janitorial work anymore. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. If I could just make $10,000 right now, I thought that was a face right there. If I could just make $10,000 right now, I'd be so happy. But it doesn't happen like that, unfortunately. And we're going to have to work for a little bit longer. That's what I tell my family. I was like, just give me a little bit more time. Just give me a little bit more time. I'm getting better. We're almost there. Almost there. If you guys can just hang on just a little bit longer. And I feel bad telling them this because I don't want them to have to wait. I don't want to wait, but that's what it costs. That's what it takes. We got diamond. Let's see. Alright, I don't see nothing down here. I think it's safe. Hopefully we don't open up. Nah, there's no lava up there. Whoa. That was it. But I mean, some people go to school for 4 years. And I've only been doing this for a year and a half. So I think it's worth it. I hope it's not going to take 4 years. Oh man, do I hope it won't take 4 years. Because if it's going to take 4 years, I'll be sad, no doubt. I think I got it right. I don't think it'll take 4 years though. The average seems to be 3 years working at it. So I think I'll do it in 2. Oops, not what I meant to do. Let's see, because I can show you my record. How it's been going. So this is just this week. This was Monday, 30 pips right there, for a total of $15. Tuesday was a bad day, negative 113 pips, and this is the thing that I'm trying to fix. This is what you really got to watch out for. So negative 113 pips for negative $56. And then yesterday, negative 5.9 pips, but profit of $3. And then today I caught 15.8 pips for 4.5 or $4.50. And this is when I started measuring, was October 16th. So 3 weeks ago. And I was doing really good. 22 pips, $2. And so I'm going in, these are small sizes. This is 0.01. So that's only worth 22 pips at 0.01 is only worth $2.22. Then the next day after that, 20 pips at 0.02 is $4 even. Then I upped my size again to 0.03, 20.7 pips, which was worth $6.21. And I closed out the week at 0.03, 22 pips, 23 pips. And here you can see the total pips I caught that week was 108 for a total profit of $19. Then last week, 20 pips, negative 1 or negative 0.1, 35 pips, 20 pips, and then 51 pips. And you can see the total pips was 127 and total profit $53. And this is the week we're working on. Not a great start. We're looking at negative 72 pips. So we're probably going to end the week negative. And negative $33. So tomorrow it can go either way. So I got to be vigilant. I got to check my ego at the door, make sure my confidence level is stable, my emotional state is calm, and I really got to watch out tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the make or break. So we got negative 70 or negative 33, positive 53, positive 19. So all in all, I'm still up. I'm still in profit. And I can tell you exactly what happened on this day. Tell you exactly what happened. I got way too confident. And I thought I was all good. I thought I could beat the casino. Let me see. These trades were, yeah, these were some long holds. And when you're holding long, that's also not good. So this went past my 2-hour window. The same thing here. These trades right here, I try to let them run. And instead of trying to catch 2 pips, I tried to catch more. I got greedy and I ended up losing. This last trade right here caught 33 pips. And for a profit of $10, that's the one that pulled me out of the red and made me my $3 profit. So yeah, it's just I have to be disciplined. That's really all it comes down to. It's just, can you follow your trading plan? Can you stop when you're supposed to? Can you not be greedy? Oh, can you not be greedy? Can you? So now when I'm done trading, I play Minecraft, and it helps me to transition out of trading mindset to something fun. Whoa. Do you see that? That could have been very bad. Ouch. It still can. Yikes. Oh, he's trying to jump at me? This guy is crazy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Got him. So, I mean, it's real fun stuff. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, snap, he's hiding. He fell. What is that? What is that? Am I actually hearing this? Bells? What is that? What is that? That is creepy. Dude, that is seriously creeping me out. Okay, let's put the 2 torches here so that we know. What is that? I am compelled to explore that noise. That was super creepy, man. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's build a stairwell to the bottom. What was that? I don't even want to know what that noise was. It is making my shoulders so tense right now. But I think it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Dude, now I am all paranoid that there is something. What is that? All right, after we get to the bottom here, I think it's time to go home. I have this very uneasy feeling right now. Extremely uneasy feeling. I'm so nervous. Whatever that was. Got me very, very nervous. Let's see how much further we have to go. Where the I'm gonna try and get this guy. Oh man. All right, we got him. I got a bad feeling about this. Very, very bad feeling. Oh, that scared me. All right, where did this guy fall at? Are you telling me I could have just taken this thing down? I can't believe I didn't think about that. And I seriously built a whole tunnel. And I could have just gone down the escalator. Ooh, diamond. This is it? That's all that's here? Alright. I was scared for nothing. Alright, so let's collect our diamond and get out. Is that all the diamond there is? Just one piece? Alright. I guess that does it. Just one piece of diamond. That can't be all there is down here. Let's see what's up here. So there is all water above us. Let's explore. It's just a layer above. Oh. Come on, I'm almost out of air. All right. Well, that's a little disappointing. I guess I'll say just a little bit. We got over here. We got another area over here. Let's just clear this out. Diamond. Awesome. I think we just made a full circle. Well, today has been very, very fruitful. What? Oh yeah, this is just the upper level. Let's see. Where'd it go? How did we get up here? Where are you? I can hear you. I cannot see you. Alright. Well, we might be closer to home this way, so let's go ahead and head home. Let's call it a day. Look for the 2 torches. Point the way home. So it looks like we've explored this whole place. Pretty neat. Pretty dang cool if you ask me. Okay, well, that was nice. I think we did pretty good today. Been all through here. There it is. That is how we get home. Right there. So we've come full circle. Went around this whole place and came out the back end. Not bad. Time to eat some chicken. I mean, there's still some areas we can explore. I'm gonna get this before we go. What do you do with blue lazuli? And have we explored this area yet? Yeah, we've come here. Just checking to see how many arrows we had left. And back this way. Well, I'm kind of getting homesick. I think I'm gonna get some gear, get some stuff, and head home. So we'll start the trek back to the underground dome. What's this way? Well, it looks like there's it's a dead end. I was gonna say it looks like there's still plenty of area to explore. But I spoke too soon. So this was a pretty good mine. This is a pretty good area. Now that we have our horse, we can get home a lot faster. So that will definitely help us out. Ah! I didn't even see that guy. What? How could I be so blind? I will not let you kill me. Man, alright, I need to go back. My shoulder hurts. I'm too tense. This is making me too tense. He hit himself. Yes. One more time, buddy. Come on. Oh. You know, I think it would be smart to keep my shield armed. I know I said I was going to go back, but I just gotta go a little bit further. Just gotta see what's over here before we wrap it up. And there is absolutely nothing over here. Oh no. There is something over here. Alright, I really gotta... Is it that thing that's making the twinkle sound? Is it you? Oh, okay, it's you. That noise is creepy when you don't know what it is. You sure can be creepy, you know that? I wish you wouldn't, because you are an amazing looking creature. I'm gonna leave you alone. Because I'm relieved to know that it's you that's making that sound. Very relieved to know that it is the glowing squid thing making the twinkling. So I'm gonna get out of here and go back to base. What are we gonna take? Let's take the diamond, mines, the cart, tag. Let's take this so we can build a corral for our pony. I think that is all we need. Yeah, we can leave the rest here and head home. And that has been an eventful day. We got a lot done. We saw a lot. We looked at some numbers. I'm sure that was fun for everyone. Looking at a spreadsheet is always a good time. Pull that out at the parties. People love it. Hey, you guys want to see some spreadsheets? Let me show you these numbers that I made. I don't know. I think it's fun. All right, so we are back home, and I am going to take a nap. I could have sworn I had more ore than that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. To that one viewer in the back, always there, always ready. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Hope I didn't bore you too much. And of course, always remember, neurons that fire together wire together. I will see you the next time.